Have you ever heard of this surprising fact? Napoleon, the man who conquered almost all of Europe, did not win his battles with French soldiers alone. His army was filled with men from Poland, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, the Netherlands, even from countries that actually hated him. Why did he need soldiers from so many nations? And which group was the strongest? Let's dive into the story that almost no one talks about. Imagine Europe like a giant strategy game map. By the early 1800s, Napoleon controlled a massive part of it. The bigger his empire grew, the more soldiers he needed to defend it. And here's the problem. France alone didn't have enough people, so Napoleon came up with a different strategy. Number 1. Conquered countries had to send troops. When Napoleon defeated a nation, that country was forced to provide soldiers. Think of it like paying taxes, but instead of money, they sent men. Number 2. Allies contributed to their best units. Countries like Poland and Switzerland weren't just controlled. They actually believed Napoleon would restore their freedom, so they willingly sent elite troops. Number 3. Each nation had unique strengths. Napoleon knew how to use different cultures like pieces on a chessboard. Polish riders were fearless. Swiss troops were elite and disciplined. Italians and Germans made up strong infantry units. Which countries sent the most soldiers? France, of course, the majority, the core of Napoleon's Grand Army. German states. After Germany fell under Napoleon, many regions supplied large numbers of troops. Italy. Italian regions regularly sent thousands of infantry soldiers. Poland, not the largest in number, but extremely loyal and highly skilled. Which countries sent the least? Spain. They were busy rebelling against Napoleon, so their contribution was small. Switzerland. Not many soldiers, but each one was high quality. The Netherlands. They sent troops but less than the major regions like Germany or Italy. Who were the strongest? Let's talk about quality. Who was the most impressive on the battlefield? Poland, the legendary cavalry. Their lancers were some of the most fearsome riders in Europe. Switzerland, elite, disciplined, reliable. Napoleon trusted them for difficult missions. France, the main backbone, well-trained and perfectly matched with Napoleon's tactics. German states, solid infantry units, stable, organized, dependable. Now imagine this, 1812. Napoleon marched into Russia with one of the largest armies Europe had ever seen, about 6,000 soldiers, but only half of them were French. The rest came from more than 20 different nations, different languages, different cultures, different uniforms. Yet all of them are fighting under one commander. It was the closest thing to a European army long before the idea existed. We often imagine Napoleon as a military genius, and he was. But the truth is, his rise to power was only possible because of this massive multinational army. Without soldiers from all over Europe, Napoleon's empire would never ever been as big or as powerful. History is full of hidden stories like this, details that rarely show up in textbooks. If you want another video about a hidden side of a famous historical figure, let me know. Sometimes the most interesting parts of history are the ones that nobody talks about.